Okay, we're back. This is part two, I believe. Oh, I was going to set a timer on. Okay, that's fine. I know what time it is. Sorry. See, I'm new to this. I was going to say I was going to set a timer to see how long these episodes are running, so I kind of make breaks at the right point. But I think that made sense to make a break at that point when we completely fell on our ass. So where we left off, we ran out of time, and we could essentially only load with 9 minutes to go. But I think that allows us to go into... Well, I mean, this is where we are now, so I don't need to reload it. Allows us to go into the manager's office because I think if we press 4... Yes, the manager, Mr... Oh, I'm so bad with names. Mr. Whoever he is, Varsity, I'm going to call him, is over there. Do we have characters? Yeah. Well, whoever that guy is. Manager. Yeah, he's just the manager. So, whatever. So I'm going to go in here. We're going to crack this case wide open. We're going to find Thingy's letter. I think we go in here having not looked at anything. So let's be... So we looked at that. Did we look at this clipboard? I don't think we did. A record of who's in each room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. Alpha. Okay. Evelyn Dean. I think this... Yes, this is Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk? Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? Okay, cool. Are there any differences between the signatures? I mean, I can already see yes. This E is... I mean, how do I do this? Yeah. This... Yeah. This bit. These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers. But who? And why? You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to access this. Now, in the first video, when we failed, we did look at some of these... I can't point at them. Some of the other letters. Some of which went into my evidence folder, so... I don't know. We'll see how much time we have to actually make sure we look at those, but we might have to come back, or they're lost forever, or whatever. Press 1 to access this. Forged leaving letter, explore manager's office, fake handwriting, yep. Think. Press make hypothesis to open the hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press consider to determine if you are correct. Oh, God. All right, let's just look at what we've got so far. So, a letter excusing Miss Dean from the event. It is fake. The signature is forged. Okay. To whom it may concern, such circumstances have come about that I can no longer stay, and I have vacated my room and exited the hotel. You will have found funds with this letter. I'm sure they're sufficient to settle my debts. Anything left may be given to staff. I hope the rest of the event goes well and look forward to hearing the seance's outcomes. Evelyn Dean. Okay, and this is probably fake. But who wrote it? Let's get rid of all these exclamation marks. They'll bother me. Yeah, we fixed that. We've put the discs in the right place. I have arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Dean was here. And now I should have enough evidence. Should I? Okay. So I click on this. My arrival. My arrival. How does this work? Mrs. Dean's departure. Letter is forged. What if? I know what happened here.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel. And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
Okay, they speak English and they can write, so they're not... Earlier in the first video, we looked at the guest list, and some people had an X by in their sign-in sheet, which means they weren't sort of literate. I think that most people were literate, though, so it's not ruling many people out. So
yes, this is true, but it seems likely that all the staff and guests would. I'm unlikely to find the culprit based off this.
Yeah. They can write. And I guess when I click on this, he's going to go, yes, that is true. But the guest book was full of signatures and only one X, so that doesn't really narrow it down, does it?
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland.
But
the fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
well, that's the opposite of what I said. Mystery solved. She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. Ooh. Okay, facts about the culprit. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it is time to get some rest. I'm going to need to cough, so hang on. I don't have a dedicated cough button. That's how new I am to this whole thing. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, I guess we have only met one person. Okay, so that was the tutorial. We learned about spending time looking for clues. I think we're going to have to be more tactical in how we pick what to look at. And I think we learned that you can't look at every book. You can't look at every newspaper. You can't look at every trinket in a desk. I think we've got to think what feels like it's important. And we're going to have to become better at that. I say we. I'm dragging you into this. It is me. You probably spent the first episode going, Stuart, stop clicking on pumpkins. But here we are. Okay, so we get a little bio of all these people. Vincent Varley is the manager. He lives in the manager's quarters. He's classed as staff, mid-40s. Manager knows the grounds well and had never met Dean before she arrived, is what he said. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So this is giving us everything we know about Mr. Varley. Investigate his quarters, investigate his office, and his profile. So let's just... I should investigate his quarters, see if it contains anything useful. I assume he is housed in the manor's basement. I should investigate his office to see if it contains anything useful. Now, I did do that, but I didn't do a thorough clean sweep because some of it was lost because I had to reload a save because I failed and everyone died. He keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time or... Yeah, we knew about that. I can build a profile by analysing him, speaking to him or other guests. And there's a little connection here, right? Yes. He's connected to Blake Manor because he's the manager and he has a expression and he's got the glasses that he either damaged, that he probably damaged recently if we're as smart as the game thinks we are. Discussion topics. All of this stuff. Yes. Cool. We go back. Okay. So does that mean that the mystery of Evelyn Dean is not here anymore? One out of 9 facts unlocked. They're able to write. Okay. Is that it? Oh no, we're here. Okay, so we've solved this mystery. That's why it doesn't appear. And now we're like the culprit. I should be able to eliminate the suspect and reveal the culprit who is behind Miss Dean's disappearance. And we believe the culprit is the person that forged the letter. Might not be true, but the game is leaning us that way. So if we investigate that, that does all of that. Okay, great. I don't know what we're meant to be doing right now.
Mr. Ward.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Yeah? Can I... Okay, I think I'm going to check the notes that I think were important. Was it this one? Mr. Varley's mid-draft orders. He's requesting payments hold off until after the event is over. I think that went into the thing. And then one of these is about a nosy neighbour. No, this one. A response to Mr. Varley, who seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him the child is safe, but otherwise is not forthcoming. Mail to be delivered into town. Nothing here. So this one is going to be about the nosy housekeeper, I think. Various letters from the guests making... No. I think... Oh, God. Complaint. There we go. A letter complaining about the housekeeper and her over-familiarity and curiosity. And then this one I think is... I'm not going to risk it. I'm going out the window. Goodbye! Also, I think going out the window will trigger the thing not being here. Yes. Yes. That's right. Okay. That's fine.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
I mean, I look quite sinister myself, to be honest.
Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
Now, Mr. Doyle. I mean, he's staff, obviously, but... Okay, we're still in the same day. Are we going to not sleep for the next however long it takes? Okay, so pressing space, just as a reminder from the first episode, allows us to show the interactable objects. So let's just... That's a freaky young boy with no eyes and a crow. Not going to look at him just yet. Ooh. A strange device. Now I am going to look at the strange device. I mean, that's a puzzle if ever I saw one. A strange contraption. I wonder what its function is. What is it measuring? Good, it's in my evidence. Maybe I could ask him about it. Let's look at what rooms we got available. Alright, that's the bathroom, the toilet, the loo, northeast corridor, library. Library's always a good shout. Okay, this is the Freaky Eyeless family. Ah, she's... That's Mary Blake, who died. She's the one with the statue outside. And that's the guy. This is our guy. Who's this guy then? Who do we think this fella is? Do you think it's important? The first Marquess of Doon, Edward Blake. The man who built this manor, according to the plaque. Library topic unlocked. Ding! Okay. 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 Okay, drawing room. So if I look at the map. Okay, so we just have to go through the doors to activate whatever the hell. Okay, this might be where we actually are. Talk, analyze, mystery. Yeah, I want to ask you about the strange
Head
machine.
Up the stairs. The porter will show you to your room.
Fine. Are you like a sprite? That's kind of cool. It's sort of old school. Oh. Are these a similar style of like hieroglyphics than were on the chest downstairs? The mystery chest? Mystery chest? It's hard to say. I don't think it is. I think this is going to be an important person. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She's holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. Now that's curious. The plaque reads, Lady Wilhelmina Blake. Cool. Oh god, okay.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Is this Boyle? Is this Doyle? Is this... Who is this? Number 4. Ooh, okay. Burn. Alright, not complicated then. So we live there. A map of the upper floor. This should be useful for placing which guest is located where. It should be. Let's just go to our room. Maybe they'll leave us alone. Oh, I can listen. It sounds like there's someone on the other side. Okay, so I feel so far listening has allowed us to judge whether or not to actually walk into a room. Hello. I'm going to talk to you because you're a new character.
Well, this is your room, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Doyle.
Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing dining hall.
I'll be there.
Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that.
That is true. What is this? Is this anything important?
Oh, I also put your luggage inside, sir.
Well, thank you, Mr. Doyle.
Anyway, sleep well and all that.
Thank you, Mr. Doyle. Do I not get to... I'm going to analyze you. Scrutinize. He's got a crazy cross. That's what I was looking at. An unusual Celtic cross. A Celtic cross. Though it seems somehow different to many I've seen. Yes, it is slightly longer on one edge. Okay. What are we going to say? A straight nose? Sign of trustworthiness? Sunken red eyes. His eyes are red as if something is irritating them. Okay. Shaky hands. He seems to be suffering from some kind of tremor. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's got an illness. Okay, is that everything? Okay, I think that's everything. All observations discovered. Okay, great. Evidence records. Okay, I'm going to go into my room now. Can I just talk to you about anything?
Well,
Yeah. Okay, so I can't ask you about stuff yet. But I can discuss things with you. Why did these rooms come up? When did I see those? Is it because I walked past them? I don't think it is. Okay, anyway, I'm going to my room now. Night. Am I going to my room? Who's this guy? Edward Blake, the founder of Blake Manor. His outstretched hand makes him almost Christ-like. Does it? Though he was anything but a savior figure. 19. Painting. Cool. An hourglass. I know I said I wasn't going to click on everything, but you can skip to the next hour using an hourglass. Time can only be skipped forward, and hours lost cannot be retained. Well, I don't want to do that. It's too late for this. Okay, so the game wants me to go to bed, I think. So let's...
You almost have it, sir. Room 4.
Yes, the game wants me to go to bed. All right, night. Okay, room's nice. Little privacy for changing. There's my luggage. I don't need to look at that. I can look in here though. Little of interest in there. Looking at a fire has never helped me, so I'm not going to look there unless I really need to. Okay, I'm going to look at the gramophone. A fine gramophone. Not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still, it does not come with any recordings. Okay. Can't see if anything of note in there. I think it's free to open drawers. It's only looking at the stuff in the drawers. Ah, a book. A guide to local flora and fauna. Though the locale in question seems to be the north of England. There's little of interest to me in there. Okay. Do I want to go to bed? Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. I will in a sec. I feel like all of this is free time because I'm going to go to sleep. So let's just click on everything. A small house by a mountain. I wonder if this location is nearby. Yes. A stag in a wintry landscape. A skilled piece, if somewhat uninspired. Is it my imagination? Or has this been opened? Certainly nothing seems missing or moved. Right, we looked in there. Fire? I doubt I'll sleep well knowing this damn thing is lit. Okay, but it doesn't give me the option to unlight it. I'm unsure what beast this came from. You got the... okay. Is that it? Have we clicked on all the stuff? Let's look at this fox. An intelligent and sly creature, although these traits do not seem to have helped it here. All right. Oh, I can look at the rug. A thick rug with an unremarkable design. Okay. We've clicked everything. We'll go to sleep. 12:17. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just gonna have a nice cup of tea and everything's gone freaky. Alright. Things happen when you sleep. Spooky things happen when you sleep. Oh. Nothing to click on. Spooky corridor. Spooky handprints. Massive door. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, triangle. Yeah. Okay. That's me doing the triangle stuff. More spooky handprints. I'm sorry. feel like. I'm looking at my little, not to ruin the mood or anything, looking at the audio levels and just checking that I'm seeing like I don't want them to be slamming the footsteps over the top of my voice this whole time. Okay. Are we going to have to do this all in one hit? I'm not sure that we did, but I went for it anyway. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay. Obelisk. Crow. Okay, it's taken over. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just... Okay, so we do have to all in one go. I did want to check that out. Let's do this. Now, how do we get... Okay, that's... Okay, it's fine. 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 Let's do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll do that. Okay. Okay. It's like a peace sign with a spiral. Uh-huh. Eight o'clock. So my hypothesis was right, that like basically when it's bedtime, all of that was free time. I could look at whatever the hell I wanted to look at. It didn't cost me anything to be just poking around my room at night.
My head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid. Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's seance.
He suddenly got louder.
Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
And now quieter again. That last sentence he said was louder.
What on earth was that?
Okay. Okay, something was outside. Let me just quick save, because I would hate to lose stuff if anything crashed. What was I... Yeah, something came up. Yeah, this stuff. Shaky hands. A strange sigil I saw in my dream that woke me up using it. I'm not good at Irish pronunciation. Douchey? Digla... This is when I... Hang on. Hang on. Right. How to pronounce Irish. Let's see if I can remember this. Okay, so let's start here. I with an accent. E. Okay. Okay, unhelpful. All of this is too broad. What's the U with an accent? U. Do we see? S. Great. Unhelpful. Sorry, you're not here for me pronouncing Irish, but if ever any Irish speakers see this and see me murdering it, like, I want to at least have attempted to give it a go. Okay, this looks better. D. Oh no, that doesn't help at all. That doesn't help at all. Okay, listen.
Do alter.
Do we see? I got a cunnol. Just do we see? Oh no. Okay, I can't learn Irish while in the middle of doing this, but I'll think about it. I don't think it's going to be that important to pronounce all these things. These are 3 sigils. That's all I need to know. Okay, stop overthinking it. Oh, it's going to cost me to look at stuff again. No, it's not. I just didn't look at that painting. Okay, that's fine. Can I look out the window? No. Back outside we go. Day 2, 8 a.m. Saturday the 30th of October. Ooh, my little loading thing became the sigil. Oh, hello, there's people. There's a dead crow.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Okay. I mean, we've not met many people, but someone was writing in Arabic in one of the letters or in the sign-in sheet or something. This person is like our only suspect so far. Anyway, Dara Hunter.
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all he had to do was hit the wrong part.
Stable master and groundsman. Okay. Did I whisper this under my breath? What does this mean? Oh, I am whispering under my breath. Given the attire, his likely father-in-law can sin it. I wrote him down somewhere. He was in the guest book. Sorry, I'm not reading this out. The stable master and groundsman, Mr. Dara Hunter. Given the attire, he is likely father-in-law can sin it. Those whispering women, only one matching pair signed in at the same time. A Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod. Aha! Oh, this is it. This is the murder mystery thing.
Miss Joyce. Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Carmela Mantovani. Caitlin Joyce.
Sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper. It's all coming together. Everyone's a suspect.
Sorry, Marquess.
I mean, this guy's a fucking painting. Does the cook not have a name?
Miss Murphy.
Saoirse Murphy. Okay.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Marquess Blake. All right, there he is. Yeah, it's the guy. It's the Manor guy. Okay, cool. I'm with it. A lot of characters. Miss Murphy the cook. The Marquess, whose wife died and is now a statue. I mean, she's not a statue, but there is a statue of her. She didn't become a statue.
I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in the painting be the master of the house? Walter? Probably, because I think he's in one of the 3 of them. The painting of the 3 of them. They're all here! The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone travelling today, yes?
A man in grey.
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Oh, Finn.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Aunt. Perhaps then this is how Rory and feed. Okay, so feed. Hang on. If this is a person's name, I'm gonna write pronounce Feeve. Okay, I was right. No, fear. For fuck's sake, hang on. How to pronounce it, right? This is...
This name, as well as how to say more interesting and grabbing for more learning. This name means untamed.
Get onto it.
Here are more videos about pronouncing it. Fear.
Great. Thank you. Rory Callahan and Fia Callahan. Hello.
She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Master O'Finn. Master O'Finn. He wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the X. It does seem like a man of, you know, myth and forestry rather than pen and literature.
A bad omen. And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Okay, woman in mustard is... Oh,
Show
God.
some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line?
Man in monocle.
Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Jesus, not a fan of man with monocle.
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Yeah, you tell him, Lloyd Dupre. You shut your face, Michael Scarrett.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect...
Okay, while she's being interrupted. So Olivia Darcy has asked Erickson about the cards, so she must be some kind of tarot reader, maybe?
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
French. Sigh. A French accent. He is likely Mr. Toussaint then. Cartelo Mirror. Distracted man. Okay. And of those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn. Alright, Judgy. Okay, so Quinn has scars across her nose and cheeks.
Speaking of late arrivals,
Who was our newest guest?
It's me! Do I... God, I'd look sinister. I did it. It was me.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bellboy. What do you mean saved? We're allowed to say who we are. One of these people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them must know one another, clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and where their rooms are free. Okay. 8:08. So I'm guessing we sort of spent 8 minutes getting through those introductions. That's where the crow came through the thing. I'm guessing it's been cleaned up. God's sake.
Un moment. Monsieur?
Yes, Mr.
You
Toussaint?
would be Declan Water, correct?
Correct.
Allow me to even the playing field. I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics.
Okay.
And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Okay. Excuse me, I got a bit of a tickly cough. Okay, we learned fraud. Mr. Toussaint has suggested there will be frauds at the event, con artists hoping to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Yeah, let's discuss. Searching out fraud must be easy to work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees and those who merely believe. Okay, is there anything else we want to discuss? Many here claim to have true magical abilities. Yeah. Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? No. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now? Maybe. But you're here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. Okay. Mr. Toussaint seems to know who I am. Yeah. Did you bring me here? No, you didn't bring me here. You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you are truly the man I've read about. I mean, okay, so I'm sort of a semi-famous detective type. I'm aware I've got more time on my hands generally, but I think I've only got till 9 o'clock to kind of cover this bit of the scene because that's when breakfast happens. I'm guessing that's my kind of limit on this portion of the investigation, so I'm gonna ask about the guests and then I'm gonna kind of move on. You'll suspect someone then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. My intent is to gain the proof that will discredit them. Okay, so attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. Have I gained enough evidence? Let me do an analysis. Let me look at your mate. Your beady eyes. Yeah, your Psypin. Society of Psychical Research. Cool. Something in your pocket. Notebook in pocket. Worn around the edges, kept close to hand. Right, what else are you hiding? Oh, nothing. What is E? Okay. Okay. Why is Mr. Toussaint here, and does it time with Miss Dean's disappearance? I can build a profile of Mr. Toussaint by analysing him. Yep. Notebook. I can ask him about the notebook. He seems to know who I am. I asked him about fraud. Proof is needed to declare someone to be a fraud, so I can discuss that. I'm gonna go. I want to. back? How do I go back? I can't go back. Okay, let's make a hypothesis then. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to something me into a something for something. He's going to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence. Yes. What if I know what happened here?
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Confront! Let me just ask you about your notebook. Do you always carry that notebook around with you, Mr. Toussaint? More often than not. There's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. You agree, no? I've seen you making notes in your own journal, we? Okay, confront, because we've used fucking quarter of an hour on this. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson.
Okay. Was she the one with the cards?
I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this I'm sure.
Okay.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet, no? You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided me. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes?
Oh, right, okay.
Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Ophine. You might consider listening in.
Great. Let's do a little quick save in case we bugger it up. What is this? What does this mean? What does the mechanism thing above his head mean? Action unlocked.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I don't know. No.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Okay. E. What does E do? Act on. I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go look at these guys. No. What have we got? Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Been wanting to watch Miss Erickson. She's not all she claims to be. I should profile her, perhaps her body language. I can build a profile by analysing her, speaking to her, or other guests. Yes, okay, let's do that. So I need to find Mr. Toussaint, confront him about my hypothesis, which I did, I guess. Mr. Toussaint has given me Mrs. Erickson's Mrs. That's an Mrs. Is that right? Mrs. Erickson's room key and asked me to aid her in the investigation of his fraud, of her fraud. Investigate Mrs. Erickson's bedroom for proof she is a fraud. And I've got room 19. where she's staying. Okay, so I'm going to go eavesdrop. You can eavesdrop to discover more clues. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No, no use for one. Druidry is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Oh, it served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No, I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Okay.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Flynn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make a note of that. I think you already did. Oh. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the timetable. Right, this is new. As you learn more information, timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule in that time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. Oh my god, I'm going to die. Breakfast in... Okay. Right, we know she's... What does that mean? Holy shit. Okay. Right, we know where they're all staying because we saw the room roster in the manager's office. That's Mr. Toussaint. We haven't been down there. Why are these in a weird order? Ground floor should be below. Okay, whatever. Okay, two of them are downstairs. Oh, has she gone downstairs now? She has gone downstairs now. Okay. Back to the timetable. What have we got? Day 2, dawn. Day 2, dusk. So then, okay, we've got the second half of the day. Right, okay, so... Escape is current time. So that's here. Groundsman will be in the stables, which is through that door. Okay. Oh. Great. And map. Mrs. Erickson is here. And how do we get the legend? Unlockable door. Cool. Okay. Right. Let's not chat to you yet. Let's chat to Erickson. All right.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward. Mrs.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Okay, let's have a little look at you. No. This thing? An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. What about this? Costume jewellery. An array of jewellery, the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. Okay. Oh, Nervous energy. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Okay. Fucking hell. Okay. Can I ask what the crest you're wearing symbolizes? I'm a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It's just a little way to let fellow members know they're among kin, you know? Okay, that's good for the library. I don't think I'll ask her about the nervous energy.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
Oh, I'm going to bother you. Oh, that's... Maybe I should ask her about the nervous energy. I was like, I don't want to like make her crazy. Can I ask you about your nerves?
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
I mean, this is very rude. I wouldn't do this to a real person. Are you alright, Miss Erickson? Mrs. Erickson, you seem uncomfortable. As if to comment on it will make you more comfortable. I'm fine, Mr. Ward. Thank you. Alright, sorry.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
I want to ask fucking Varsity about this. What's your name? Varley. Okay, it's nearly been an hour on this episode, so let's... Room 19. Room 19. 13 to 16, 17, 18, 19. Little listen. I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone is inside. Yep, I didn't mean... I didn't mean to do that! Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, let's be a crystal ball. Combination lock. Shh, we're not going to have that, are we? Oh, a note. Attendees list. Okay, let's look at that. It says targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. Sophia Callahan, Rory Callahan, Dara Hunter, Etienne Toussaint is crossed out. What does that mean? What does E do? A list of seance attendees who could be magic practitioners found in Mrs. Erickson's room with Evelyn Dean's name called. Okay. Oh, burnt paper. The remains of a letter from a contract telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magics no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Okay, this is evidence about her. Yep. Yep. Oh. She will not be in her room until after breakfast. That's why we're here. Okay, anything else? What we got? Books. What's that say? Frauds and Their Methodology. A book by Mr. Toussaint. Frauds and Their Methodology, Volume 2. It has several pages bookmarked. Yes. What's in here? Poison. What is this? A mixture of morphine and scopolaminem. I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or for something more sinister? Okay, well, she's definitely up to something. Let me just step back a minute. Shoes, probably not important. Can't get into the combination. Am I going to need to speak to her? Let's have a little look. Clothes. Address, Be decked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Okay, I don't think that's important yet. Nothing. Let's have a look at the board. I don't think it's going to give us anything, but well, let's look at the draw first. Hello? A standard set of tarot cards. I can't see anything special about them.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
Shut the Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go back to Mr. Toussaint. With the burnt letter and the book of his and see what he says. But that will happen in the next episode. Thank you for watching again. If you did watch, if you didn't watch, no thanks to you. Okay, wait, I'm going to write down what I'm going to do because I'm actually taking a little break in real life and then I'll come back to it in a few hours. Tell Toussaint about letter/book. Brilliant. Another fine chapter. We've got 34 minutes to wrap this up. Hopefully, I don't know if we're going to find the combination lock before 9 o'clock, but we'll keep it in mind that that exists. Maybe I want to look at it so that it's saved. What's the combination for this, I wonder? I don't know. Great. At least it's in my evidence. Okay. Bye.